Flex alive is more than the six. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, things out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy, you know it's lightweight. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's see, we got the building. Boxing Plug, Ratchet since 91, Shemaine Callahan, Dwayne Jones, Calvin Johnson, King Jr., Mark Wunderlich in the building, Macados, Mac of the South, Straight Convo, Jeffrey H. Lopez, salute, fam. Black Alpha, Marcus the Villain. The Brothers UK in the building, Rob Sportsman Lee, Thrill Hill. Who that? AJ64, salute. Condo, what's good? Johnny Q. Oh, what's wrong with this thing? It's Tad Lawson in the building. Mike Williams, salute y'all. Let me get to this work real quick. I got y'all already know. Freddie Pendleton in the building.
Yo, what's going on?
Salute. I sent the link to the sensei. I've been running around all day. I meant to call him earlier. But he has the link. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the sensei. Phenomenal Mexican, salute. And you know, it's Super Bowl Sunday. I know it's a holiday for a lot of people. But you know how it is. So, you know, I don't know if he's having a Super Bowl party or whatever. But he has a link. Curtis Price, salute. Del Riff, salute. Well, y'all see the meme. Now, as y'all know, if y'all saw my video, I spoke my piece on Jamal Charlo. This is something that we can't ignore. Again, you know, he's no stranger to making news over something that's ridiculous. Now, y'all know, I call everybody out for discon. Disorderly conduct. I call everybody out. If you're a fool, you're a fool. But I call us out over things we have control over, because we are, as Black people, we're held to a higher standard. Everything that we do gets amplified. We can all agree on that, which is why this is very simple. If Barack Obama had the same exact background as Donald Trump, he wouldn't be anywhere near the White House. That's just the reality of it. And y'all know that to be true. Barack Obama had to be 10 times more perfect to get into the White House. And I'm not saying he's perfect. Just follow me on this. I'm not here to talk about his politics, his views. I'm not here to talk about that. What he did for Black people, I'm not talking. What he did or didn't do, I'm not talking about that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. So when I see athletes acting in a unbecoming manner, I get annoyed, especially Black athletes, because they know it's already a struggle. It's already a struggle. And it frustrates the hell out of me. So Jamal Charlo got himself into some trouble. He assaulted a family member, and now all I read was it was like from 2 to 10. If tried and convicted, he ain't gonna get convicted. He's looking at 2 to 10, you know, all this other dumb shit. He's a millionaire. He's not gonna get convicted. All right, let's just say that. And I held him accountable. Look, you should know better. You should know better. A lot of this, you know, I'm really concerned. Well, I'm curious. Y'all often heard me say, who's raising these kids? Who's raising these kids? Because this is a lot of feminine behavior. All right. You got people getting into like shootouts in the street, and you find out it's something that somebody said about them over Twitter, something stupid. It's like, yo, bro, what the fuck? You can't ignore that shit. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I'm just curious who's raising these young men, because they're growing up with these feminine behaviors. There's a lot of feminine behavior. But
Yeah, but that's the problem right there. Is the women are raising the men now. The men ain't doing it. We walking out on our job, ain't staying in touch with the kid. We going about our business, mess with a whole nother woman, make another family somewhere else. It's just the fathers ain't doing their job. We got to step up.
Yeah, that's an entirely different show. And you're right, and you're right, and that's an entirely different show. But I use that as an example because I don't understand what's going on with these young men. And if I ignored it, I wouldn't be consistent. If I ignored it, I wouldn't be consistent. You understand? So y'all know I'm consistent. If I'm not, why don't I just remind you?
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
Don't ever accuse me of being one-sided. Don't ever in your life accuse me of being one-sided. So now, I give him my opinion about the Charlos. Y'all see them in that video. Was I not on here screaming, yo, why the fuck did the Charlos go to the Canelo fight to start a fight with Jarrett Hurd? That didn't make any goddamn sense. He didn't go there looking for smoke. He was with his woman. So how do you think that started? That's me. That's me. What the fuck? So now, let's get a dose of consistency. Okay? Y'all see KK Kovalev there. Y'all know why we call him KK Kovalev. He's a racist. He is. Y'all forgot Adonis Stevens when he put the monkey shirt on his seat and said, this is Adonis? Y'all forgot about that? Y'all forgot there's people on the inside that say, yo, this guy's a racist. Why is it that this man who's not American can come to this country, beat up a white woman, right? He beat up a white woman, kicked the dog, went back to the scene of the crime, had a DUI. How's he awarded? How's he awarded, y'all? Did he not get a Canelo fight? That's what happened, right? All right. Am I condoning whatever the hell Jamal Charlo's going through? Absolutely not. I don't know what's going on. Hey, watch this. It could be a situation where someone be looking, I don't care if it's family or friend. Everybody's looking for a come up. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'm going to risk life and limb. And as soon as this professional fighter even pushes me, I'm going to sue his ass. Stunt men, stunt women. You understand? So now, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. But how about this? As far as Canelo's concerned, I don't care. Now, did he fuck off the Canelo fight? I don't know. But if Canelo says, this is why I don't want to fight him, once again, Canelo, you're a pussy if you say that. You's a pussy. Not when you just fought Kovalev at a higher weight class. Let's not forget how we got here. You could have been taking care of Charlo like 2 years ago. At 160, you could have been did that, but because of you, there's something called a franchise status floating around here. That's your fault, motherfucker. See, don't think I was just gonna thrash Charlo. I got problems with both of them, what they do and how they conduct themselves. But one thing has nothing to do with the other. If we're being consistent, Jamal need to get his ass in the ring with Canelo. Canelo need to get his ass in the ring with Jamal. If all of this works out, y'all remember when Floyd was having those legal problems and the city of Las Vegas said, yo, you know what? All right, go ahead and fight Miguel Cotto. You'll serve your time after that because you bring so much money to the goddamn city. And after he beat Miguel Cotto, he did some time, and that was the end of it. But this situation, I'm not hearing Canelo saying I'm not fighting him because of this. I'm not hearing him. And you know why, y'all? And salute the Art Man, because he brought something back up that I totally forgot about. Y'all ready? What's this? Ulysses Archie Salas. Who's that? Who is that? In October of 2011, he got into a street fight against fellow Mexican boxer and 4-division champion Canelo Alvarez, resulting in a broken jaw. Canelo bust his shit in the street fight. Okay? He planned to press charges against Alvarez, but ultimately settled an agreement 4 years after the incident. Salas was forced to vacate his IBF light flyweight title and had a long layoff from the sport after that. Look it up. Look it up. Okay? Look it up. Look at a young Canelo Alvarez. All right? Look like he's just now going through puberty. This guy's a flyweight. Canelo had to have been he was 147 back then. Bust his jaw. His fellow Mexican. Bust his shit. Look it up. Ulysses Archie Salas. This happened, y'all. This happened. Look it up. Salute the Art Man, because I read about this, and you know, there's so much going on that you forget about shit. And I'm on the gram, and I go to Art Man because he's on it. And I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Yep. Let me tell you something. Nobody's clean in this sport. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But what's funny is, if you go look at the comments on the video I put up, I'm holding Jamal accountable. I said, man, why are you giving these people ammo for Canelo not to fight you? What if Canelo says, oh, man, see, this is why I don't want to fight him? You've just been disarmed. You can't say that. Not when you fought Kovalev. Salute to Jake Donovan. He said the same thing. Don't look at Charlo with harsh eyes when he fought Kovalev. Let's go to this. When you make TMZ, sometimes it's a positive. Sometimes it means negative news for those in boxing. All right? Sergey Kovalev, at the time, 37-year-old light heavyweight, ex-titleist, got some coverage and got some news sites. And no, it's not for a high-profile comeback in the ring for the Russian hitter. On Friday, Kovalev pled guilty to charges stemming from a June 2018 incident involving a California woman. Okay, last seen in the ring in 2019 against Canelo Alvarez, got charged with assault after the complainant said that the athlete got rough with her after they began a canoodle. After kicking her dog, Jamie Fonts asserted Kovalev then struck. But the charges were reduced to a misdemeanor. So TMZ reported the Cali resident Kovalev will have to do 3 years probation, misdemeanor for fighting, noise, using offensive word. Wow, so he was belligerent. A mandated 2-day jail stint, also part of his sentence, got satisfied as time served. Okay? Kovalev is promoted by Main Events and blah, 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 blah. Okay, y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember that, right? Okay. So now let me ask y'all, is what Jamal Charlo is going through right now any reason for Canelo, who likes to punch flyweights in the face and break their jaw, and decide he wants to fight Kovalev, who punches white women in the face and gets DUIs. Mind you, I can't find no mugshots of him, by the way, but that's another story. It's another story. Look up Adrian Broner, Floyd Mayweather. Y'all remember Shakur Stevenson? His mugshot, his Olympic profile pic on BoxRec was removed and replaced with his mugshot. And we was like, what the hell? Somebody went in there and put it back to the Olympic picture, and then somebody went back in there and put it back to the mugshot. After that, in order to see the profile pictures of fighters, you have to have an account with BoxRec. We had to write a BoxRec and say, yo, what the fuck is that? What are y'all doing? So any black athlete, you can find a goddamn mugshot. You can't find one of Oscar De La Hoya. You can't find one of Sergey Kovalev. Come on now. Now, I done gave it to all these black fighters that get out here and start acting like monkeys. Y'all know I do that. But let's be consistent now. Is this a reason? What Jamal going through? Is this a reason for Canelo to duck him? Is it a reason? I don't think so. Freddie, what you got on that, bro?
I don't care if he hit somebody over the head. There ain't no reason to duck nobody. You can't. I mean, you a boxer. This is the game. The game is going in there against the best. You fight the best. I don't duck nobody. Why is everybody else trying to run scared? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to fighting the toughest guys out there, that's what you're supposed to ask for. If you're champ of the world, you fight the best. And the best of that, the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? But these guys nowadays, they want to pick and choose who they want to fight. So, I mean, that it's been going that way for a long time. You know, so, ain't nobody trying to be accountable for nothing. They just want to, and it's always different on our side than it is on the other side. You look like you look like me, you're gonna run into trouble. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You look like them, there's always gonna be some excuse to let you walk.
Yeah, absolutely right. Salute to my brother Asante L. He said charges were dropped against Charlo in September 2021, accusations that surfaced a few days ago. All of this stuff, and to me, outside of murder, well, let me park here. Speaking of murder, y'all know about Jim Leyricks when he was a Yankee? Y'all know about that? I've spoken about that. I'm gonna give y'all the short version because y'all can Google it. All right. He ran over somebody or something. An MLB player ran over somebody. Do y'all know that shit barely made the news? It barely made the news. Barely. But let one of these NFL players, these black baseball players, getting into a shouting match with somebody in the street. It's all over TMZ. It's all on YouTube. And you read the comments. Take his money. Take his money. He should never play again. Michael Vick. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. It was dogs, man. It was dogs. It was dogs. Dogs. There are athletes historically has done worse. Like Jim Leyricks killed somebody that barely made the news. I remember that. Barely made the news. You understand? This is ridiculous. Barry Bonds, look at how he's treated. Just look at how he's treated. But man, I ain't even gonna go there. Man, I'm gonna keep it boxing. This shit can go left real fast. Yeah, phenomenal Mexican. I see it. But niggas can't get enough of me. It's hilarious. It's hilarious because, motherfuckers ain't got nothing else to do with their life but watch me. But watch me. But watch me. But watch me.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
That is never going away, dude. It's never going away. Boxing, please. So, if you looked at some of the comments on the video that I put up, Look at the names of the people that are saying Jamal Charlo is going through great lengths to duck Canelo. They're trying to insinuate that he's purposely getting in trouble to duck Canelo.
Oh, please.
Oh, my God.
That's straight bull.
Freddie, you hear this shit?
Yeah, that's straight bull. Ain't nobody going to duck that guy. Dude, Canelo gets hit with every punch in the book. How the heck why would you duck him? Man, I wanted to fight his punk ass. I could give him a good fight right now, and I'm an old fucking man.
Well, Canelo has really good defense.
Yeah,
but here's where I'm at with this. We could have had these questions answered 3 years ago. Instead, what we got is fucking a franchise status. This is what I'm saying. You gotta switch the conversation. You gotta ask the Canelo man fans. Don't you want to see him beat the shit out of Jamal Charlo? Don't y'all want to see that? And then wait for the answer. Because when I came up, if I supported a fighter heavy, I wanted to see him clear out whatever division he was in. And I wanted him to leave no doubt. I wanted Larry Holmes to leave no doubt. You know what I'm saying? If you was a Mike Tyson fanatic, you wanted him to leave no doubt. You know what I'm saying? If you was Pernell Whitaker fanatic, you wanted him to leave no doubt. If anybody was mentioning the same, and guess what? The fighter wants to leave no doubt. Freddie, anybody in your division, did you not want smoke with everybody around you?
Every single one of them. And they all, half of them ducked me. The one that whooped me got their ass kicked. Half of them ducked me. You had a few that I lost to in close fights. Pernell Whitaker. Well, I got robbed with Frankie Brown the first time. I mean, a couple guys I had a pretty good fights with them, and they got a win over me. But when the rematch, I never got a rematch with Whitaker, but everybody else got their behinds kicked in the rematch. But I had for nobody.
It's a different era, man.
Yeah.
It's a different era, man. And to me, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. There's things. I'm gonna pull up some shots of your fight right now from when you fought Sweet Pea. For those that haven't seen it.
And a lot of people told me that night that I won. I was like, no. They said, what do you mean you didn't win? I said, bro, I fought the unified champion of the world. I did well. I didn't do enough to win. Mm-hmm. I can admit it. If I won, I would say I won. I didn't think I won the fight because I had to do a lot more. He was undisputed. You can't just get a win because you went the distance and you gave him a tough fight. You can't take his belt away. You got to dominate him. And that's the thing that people don't understand when it comes to championship fights. You can't win a title without dominating the champion. You got to beat him convincingly. Yep. You can't just be in the fight and it's a good fight and you get the win. No, it's not supposed to go that way. But they changed all that around. And all you got to do is hang in there and be there at the end of the fight, and they'll give it to whoever they want to. You never know.
And you see, this is what I don't understand, because the ongoing joke, what makes jokes funny is when there's some truth behind it. When you sign to fight Canelo Alvarez, you're already down 5 rounds. Mm-hmm. And one of them is a 10-8. You're already down. As soon as you put pen to paper, you're already down. You're already down. I don't care if you're a champion. You're already down. It is next to impossible to beat them on the cards.
Yeah.
And that's what you're up against. So with that being said, why the hell would he duck Boo Boo Andrade and Jamal Charlo and jump up and rate and try and smoke screen the whole process saying, yo, look, I fought a light heavyweight? That don't mean anything, man. That guy was Kovalev was used goods at this point. This guy Canelo, it doesn't seem he wants to prove he's the best. Look at the damn record. And everyone's justifying, oh man, he don't need to fight Charlo. I've seen fools talk about it doesn't make financial sense. Did Abney Yildirim make financial sense? Abney Yildirim? Come on, man. And now they're talking about Bivol and all this other stuff, man. Come on, dogs. Stop it. Stop. How about this? Keep it simple. I don't like to get into too technical talk on my show. I like to keep it simple. Canelo Alvarez has unanswered questions. Jamar Charlo is right there. They're talking about it. This legal issue that he's going through, the only way, in my opinion, that could stop this fight is if he gets tried and convicted and does some time. That's it. But outside of that, Canelo should be like, yo, this guy's been like damn near stalking me all this time. Let's fight about it. It makes financial sense. So I'm asking the Canelo Man fans, don't you want to see him kick Charlo's ass? I mean, really think about it. That's how you got to change the question. Change the question. I want to see the best fight the best. You don't want to. So, all right, boom. Don't you want to see him kick Charlo's ass? How about that? I mean, this is ridiculous. This era is an error. This ERA is an ERROR. I don't get it. I don't get the thought process. This is ridiculous. Yo, whoever this person is, some nigga named Mighty LDBC, let's go to his channel. The shit was just made. He has a picture of somebody with a pen pad. Oh, yeah, it's a stalker. Oh, it's a stalker. He says, you have no brains. Let's see what he says. You have no brains to fight for a living and stop acting like you're tough. I've seen your IRL. You're about 5'8", 140 tops. And he uses my name. My government name is Eric Reed. Yeah. Yeah. I'm about 5'8". Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now watch this, y'all. This is how you handle. By the way, I know who that is. Yeah, I know who that is. I know who that is. You go to his channel. You report it. I feel so sorry for his son. I feel so sorry for his son. It's okay to come out the closet. You know, no one cares if you're a homosexual. But I feel so sorry for your son, dude. I feel so sorry for that kid. I feel bad for that king. Because he ain't got nothing to do with this shit. This shit is wild. This shit is wild. He got out of bed on a Super Bowl Sunday to watch me. Yeah, Marcus and Villain, this is beyond weirdos. Beyond weirdos. But all this does is prove our point. Y'all don't see me anywhere where I'm not wanted. Y'all don't see me anywhere where I'm not wanted. He made a whole fucking... All this does is add to my case. My case. This adds to my case. Y'all heard me say case, right? This adds to my case. I have a case. This adds to my case. Stolen valor. You was never a cop. I love you. Yeah. Niggas on my dick so hard they need a saddle. They don't make a saddle big enough. I feel so sorry for your son, kid. Little nigga. Little nigga. I'm uptown getting it. I'm uptown getting it. Captain Crunch. All of this shit you doing, it's going to prove my point. And when you have to answer these questions, you're going to look stupid. And all I'm going to do is take because what do I always say, y'all hear me say, documentation beats conversation. All of this stuff you're doing, I have it documented. And when those people in front of you saying, yo, what is this? What are you doing? How old are you? Damn, you 50? God damn. When your son says, Dad, what the fuck? What is this? I want to see what picture you're going to paint. Because my channel's up. My channel's up. all he's gonna say is, yo, why are you bothering him? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yes, son. Stolen valor. Stolen valor. With your Bobby Brown jaw. What the fuck are you doing? You know what's funny? He said, I've been to gyms. No one knows you. They don't. Ain't nobody popping in that gyms. And whatever gyms you at. I go to a gym and jump rope. I go to a gym and lift weights. I actually go to a gym to work out. You go to a gym to watch men sweat. Because I know you don't work out. The motherfucker had a bullfrog neck with a gray beard. Jesus Christ. Jesus saves. According to legend, that's what he did. Stolen valor. Bobby Brown jaw. Oh, here we go. You watching? Salute to AJ64 in that super chat. Yeah, that's what get you mad? That's what get you mad? Yeah, you mad? Oh my God.
And I'm like, any real fights coming up now? I mean, fights that are going to be worth watching? Or,
I don't know.
'cause I haven't seen anything.
The
on
realest
TV on
fight
me.
is
I wanna
the
watch.
realest fight is this homosexual stalker fighting himself. That's the real fight, Freddie.
Wow.
That's the real fight. That's the real fight within himself. Your son is a young adult, dude. He's already a young adult. Come out. It's okay. Yo, Freddie, watch this. A guy comes up to you and he just asks you, Freddie, man, are you homosexual? What do you say?
I'm gonna keep it, clean. I'm just saying, no, get out of here with that bullcrap. But that's not, that's just politely how I say it, but it's not how I'm gonna say it in real life. In real life, I just told him a whole lot of other shit, like, look, motherfucker, if you don't get your ass out of my face, I'm gonna put my foot so far up that motherfucker. Shit, you're gonna need a doctor or a surgeon to pull that bitch out. Pretty much.
But
see if I
had a doodoo chaser on here that said my sexual preference is none of your business. Dude, you just can't say no. The fuck?
Yeah, well, that told you what he was right there.
Of course. And he's stalking and stalking and stalking. Motherfucker openly admitted he had 3 stalker accounts. He admitted it.
Damn.
Dumbass. Dumbass. I got all the evidence and I'm taking the next step. And he's still here. But that's cool. Because the people he associated with, they left his ass out to dry.
He ain't get smacked yet?
No. No, he got smacked, but it's okay. Documentation beats conversation. I got smoke for everybody this year. I told y'all not to play with me. Told y'all not to play with me. Because while I'm talking boxing, they here talking about me or watching me. You like my shoulders? Yeah, it's okay. Hit the gym. This nigga said he goes to gyms. Nobody knows me. Well, shit, they don't know you either. They be like, what the short little nigga that just be standing there? Do you go to the gym to have conversation with people, or do you go to the gym to work out? I go to gyms to work out. What do you do? No one knows you in the gym. I don't give a fuck about who knows me in the fucking gym. You know what I told the nigga? I said, yo, you know what makes you sad? I looked at your fucking account and on Instagram. And it shows you on Instagram what people you have in common that you follow. Right? And I counted about 13 people, right? And I said, yo, you know what hurts your feelings? We follow those 13 people. Some of them are professional athletes or retired athletes. I said, you know what hurts your feelings? Those 13 people, I follow them. And you follow them, but all 13 of those people follow me. One of which was the PBC. Yes, the PBC follows Drew Titan. Yes. And you know what he said? He said, they follow me too. He just lied to y'all on my air. Y'all remember that? Oh, they follow me too. I said, oh shit, he's on here lying. No, they don't. So let me get this straight. 78 Sports TV follows you. Malik Scott follows you. Tay Jones follows you. I just named 3 people, and I know for a fact they don't follow you. So he just stood up here on my airwaves and he lied. So he got body bagged and he came right back. Now, mind you, that account, you have to wait 4 weeks before you come in here and say a word. So that motherfucker made that account at least a month ago, sat here and wait. Oh, by the way, he was mad at this account. Cop Killer, salute. Salute to you, Cop Killer. He had a lot to say about you. And I said, man, that man don't do no content. What the fuck you talking about him for? Get off his nuts. I never met Cop Killer. I never broken bread with him, but he shows up, he supports. All right. And I know he smacked the nigga with a wrench when the motherfucker came up in here and said he was King Leopold II. And Deontay Wilder, he's in something derogatory about Deontay Wilder. And spelled nigga backwards. Cop Killer was one of the people that hit him with the wrench. So again, while we're talking boxing, we have to have our channel set up a certain way to stop racism, to stop people harassing us. So take your insecure, fugazi, closet homosexual ass somewhere and get some help. Get some help. Copper, what up? Get some help. And these niggas are still here. Yeah, I called you a nigga. I don't care how much Spanish you speak. If slavery starts tomorrow, you in line with me, motherfucker. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with all of y'all niggas? Y'all niggas are crazy. Get off my balls. All right? Get off my balls and go talk boxing somewhere else. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? This is the most insecure shit I've seen like ever in life. God damn. Get the fuck out of here. So when 78 comes on here and he says, yo, these people be homosexual, it wasn't just for play. No grown man is supposed to stalk another grown man. Do you understand what goes on beyond trolling? Do you understand the work you got to put in to troll? You understand that's work? Making fake accounts and waiting 4 weeks to get in to say something in someone's chat. You understand that that's like work? When you have your own channel, you should be building your channel and talking boxing elsewhere and developing yourself and developing a core audience. You make time to troll? Is that what you teach your kid? Little nigga? And I'm talking to the 50-year-old clown. Is that what you do? Nigga told me, yo, what men do is they pick up the phone. I said, nigga, I ain't got your number and I'm not giving you mine. What the fuck is wrong with you? The fuck? The fuck? The infatuation this man had with me, and I have it all in writing. I've spoken to several people on how to handle this legally. Look at this. Look at this. Another one. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the, that's the term. Doxxing. Doxxing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yup. Doxxing. He has an army of people to do that. Do y'all know what doxing is? That's everything that he's done. That's everything that he's done. Google it. Google it. And this obsession with channels disappearing, yeah, this is it right here. Trolling is a mental illness. This obsession with channels disappearing, what does that remind you of? Oh, Deontay lost, close your channel. Anytime a black fighter loses or have a tough time, it's close your channel. Doesn't that sound eerily similar to whenever a black athlete does something, take his money, he should never play again, never make money? Huh? That sounds eerily similar, doesn't it? AJ, back in that super chat. I support you, brother. I appreciate you. You taking notes of the super chats? Count my money. Count my money. Mm-hmm. And what does clown say? He said, we got documentation of you threatening people, doxing people. And first of all, who's we? It's just you, smut. And and racism, which violates YouTube's TOS policies, kiss your channel goodbye. Really? Really? There are full-blown Klan rallies on YouTube. Why aren't you over there? There's a live stream on talking about how Champside is a monkey. Those same insecure little kids have a whole fucking live stream on that says, I'll slap that do-rag off your head. They were talking about me. Where were you? King Leopold, where were you? Where were you when people show up in my chat with channels that says George Floyd deserved it? Where are you? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You niggas is dummies. And you're insecure. I am 6'2", 225. Hung like a horse with a six-pack of abs. And I'm talking boxing, and people like, trust, and respect me. Who are you? You're hiding behind an avatar. Hiding. You're hiding like a Klansman. You like how the Ku Klux Klan, they hide. You hide behind masks. You just hide. You guys are clowns. And while I do that, I'm just going to count my stacks. I do this because it's relaxing. Do your worst. Because I'm going to do what I have to do, which ain't even the worst, because this is lightweight. Why do you think I say that? Lightweight. Bro, thank you, Carlo. They're trying to get attention. They're trying to get attention. I'm just here chilling. On Super Bowl Sunday, you subscribed to me at least 4 weeks ago to come in here and talk shit. Do your worst. It's going to backfire. No weapon shall be formed against me. It won't. You didn't build me. You can't destroy me at all. At all. Salute, y'all. That's what I'm saying, Cop Killer. They ain't going to bust a grape. I didn't get on here threatening people. I get on here and say, yo, why the fuck niggas is threatening me? For what? Huh? You can check all my videos in my channel. Not one time that I say, oh, well, out of nowhere, or I'm going to do something to somebody. There you go. Like Specific Volume said, while you hate, I'm going to laugh and keep counting these bands. Do your worst, because you are the worst and you're cowards. And as I call you out, show your face, talk about me. I like getting subs off of your hate. I love it. It works every time. Because what you dumb motherfuckers don't understand is that there are literally people that come on here looking for boxing content. And when they go to your stupid ass channel and all you talk about is me for an hour, they find me and say, hey, this is a cool channel. Sub. So good looking out. But let me give you a bit of advice. Get your diet straight. Do some running. Get your cardio in order. Chest, triceps, back biceps. You should work your abs every day. Okay? Do some calisthenics every day. Do some yoga. All right, do some yoga. That's all good. And when you go to a gym, actually work out. Stop watching the men on the treadmill. And if you're heterosexual, actually work out and stop getting behind the chick with the fat ass on the treadmill. Stop being a creep and get your life in order. There's a bunch of people that I don't fuck with on YouTube. Guess what? I can't tell you what they're doing because I don't watch them. And like BFTB always says, niggas got a problem with us. We ain't got a problem with them. That's why you can watch live stream and our name will come up. Don't even know who the fuck these dudes are. Don't care. Everybody go subscribe to Healing the Mind Body Coach. You need 99 more. This is what we do. We promote people. We help people. We talk to fighters. We get educated from old fighters. That's why I have Freddie on the line right now.
Oh, you call me old, bro. I ain't
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying old school. I'm talking about, you know, people that are in the mix. And while we over here talking boxing and talking about shit that's wrong in boxing, We are all of like mind, and we're trying to move forward. And you got people that are waiting 4 weeks to come in here and talk shit. Keep talking. Keep scheming and plotting. My channel's harmless. I could put you in the direction of 7 channels right now that is spewing nothing but racism and threatening people. Threatening. When I see you, I'm going to ... Or I'm going to be in New York. I'm going to ... You are not going to come within a block of me. Trust me, you're not. Trust me, you're not. I will bust every part of your body up. That's a promise. That is a promise. I'm not out here for that shit. I'm out here to talk boxing, go to fights and relax, and connect with family, and that's it. That's y'all with this bullshit. All of this is hatred. All of this is hatred. All of it. There's something wrong with every last one of you. Remember, my account was cloned, and I found the nigga who was doing it. And I'm going to deal with him this year too. All right? My account was cloned. They went as far as to clone my account to start trouble elsewhere because Drew don't go nowhere. If it's not LDBC, if it's not Champ Side or Boxing Eagle, I don't go no fucking where because I don't trust nobody. And that's word is bond. I don't trust nobody. You guys are whacked out of your skull. You're stalkers. And if you sit down and do a mental evaluation, I guarantee you they're going to find out that there's something fucking wrong with every last one of you. That's what I'm saying. Do your worst. Do your worst. Because I'm going to do what I have to do. It's going to fall back on your ass. It's going to fall right back on you. You see this? It indeed is mightier than the sword. And all this dumb shit that y'all was doing all this time, I'm telling you, it's going to be a sad, sad, sad year for you motherfuckers. It's going to be real sad. Because I got everything. I got everything. And to the clown that cloned my account, I'm going to get you. I already know who you are. I'm going to get you. You're going to have a lot of explaining to do. You have a lot of explaining to do. I found you, dude. I found you. And the people that, I ain't even going to blow it up. Family knows I found them already. Because I already put it out there. I already put it out there. I found you, motherfucker. Insecure motherfuckers. There's a lot of insecure motherfuckers. A lot of insecure motherfuckers. A lot of you. So on a personal note, to Ed Cruz in New York, I warned you. See this? This is how I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you with this pen. I'm going to get you, dude. I asked you to leave me alone. I'm going to get you. These niggas get on here and tell me, oh, you're going to put out my legal name. I don't give a shit about that. By the way, now watch this, y'all. Y'all ready? Here's what you do. Here's what you do. This, y'all make sure, and salute to my brother A Weapons. That is Super Bowl Sunday. That is my merch line. Y'all go ahead and support. That's the merch line. There you go. I got merch. Got baseball caps, tank tops, all kinds of shirts. That's the merch, y'all. There you go. Oh, they mad now. Y'all mad? We moving here. We moving. We moving. The fuck are y'all doing? I asked that bitch ass nigga, I said, you got a podcast on Spotify? That's what it says on your Instagram account. He said, it's not up yet. I said, well, where is it? Because it says right here on your Instagram, it is up. And you have a YouTube channel. Where's your material? He said, I didn't have a YouTube channel up until 2 days ago. Okay, so why are you saying you're talking boxing on your Instagram account? And if someone goes there to look for boxing talk, they can't find you. I went to Spotify. I couldn't find you. He said, I got to talk to the person in charge. Motherfucker, you the person in charge. What are you talking about? What? He just lied to y'all. If y'all were there, y'all saw it. Y'all heard it. He just lied to y'all. He just lied. He lied. He's so pent up with someone's integrity, but he's cool with that other motherfucker who said he flipped his car and was in a coma. He's cool with him. And then when I said, yo, look at the police report, he didn't want to believe it. That's how I'm telling y'all. This whole shit was fucking personal. That's right, 88. It was false advertisement. And guess what he did, y'all? Sometime during the stream, you know what he did? He made his fucking Instagram account private. Now, why would you do that if you're trying to promote yourself? Why are you privatizing your Instagram account if you're trying to promote yourself? Captain Crunch. Why would you do that? That's right, Mark. Fake ass. He fake as fuck. Fake. Now, I don't want to do none of this shit. I just want to talk boxing. But you see, and I want you to understand, all of this is explained to a person that handles it. I'm just going to say that. I actually have a meeting tomorrow. All of this is explained to the person. How I have my account set up that you have to wait 4 weeks before you come in here and say anything. So a person is going through great lengths. That motherfucker is going through great lengths to troll, to put out personal information, selective personal information, in order to demean and hurt somebody. That is called doxing. D-O-X-I-N-G, doxing. Google it. And they have people that take care of it. See, these internet laws have changed over the years. And the burden of proof falls on you to prove that someone is trolling you, doxing you. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. See, the dumb motherfucker that was in here, right? He didn't even know what the proper definition of doxing was. That's why when I saw it, first of all, he spelt it wrong. That's why when I saw it, I said, what is he talking about? I never put out anyone's information online. I never did that. That motherfucker, not only did he do that to me, but he said he had 3 different troll accounts. Dumb nigga, you said it on my show, you can't take it back. And just because it's not uploaded on YouTube don't mean I don't have it. I have it. And what you think I'm going to do with that? You dumbass. You're so angry, you even know what the fuck you were saying. Do y'all remember when Divine Sense asked him, he said, what are your thoughts on Drew? He said, I don't acknowledge him. 3 troll accounts, and you in here right now, 3 troll accounts, and you don't acknowledge me? What are you talking about? So what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, Mark, beyond screenshots, I have a whole 4-hour stream with him on it, talking shit, proving my point. And he in here right now. What? Do y'all remember when I said to him, yeah, your problem with me is that I'm racist, right? And I use the word faggot. You got a problem with that, right? And I use the word nigga and faggot and in my boxing, on my boxing channel, right? You got a problem with that, right? Okay. So I asked him, I said, what are your thoughts on BFTB? And y'all saw what he said, right? He said, I think he's funny. He's funny. He's funny. Wait a minute. He's funny? So now I put him up with BFTB. You're mad at me because I use terms like nigga and faggot, but BFTV is funny? Okay, what he should have said was, I don't know him. That's what he should have said, but he couldn't say that. Because you know why? He's an imp of a man. He doesn't want to admit when he doesn't know something. That's the problem. He had so many character flaws. So many. And it was so important for you guys to see that guy. And y'all know I don't like doing shit like that, but y'all need to see that. And I took the video down because I don't want people who are finding me for the first time thinking that that's the kind of show I'm running every morning. That's not what my show is about. But y'all needed to see the mentality of a troll. He's a grown-ass man. He's older than me, 49 years old. 49 years old. Okay? Trolling and trolling and trolling and trolling, openly admitted trolling. He can get up in the morning, he can go to work, he can tie his shoes, he can pay his bills, but there's something about me that turns him on. He says, oh, you have to go get your family to fight your battles for you. No, I didn't. I put you in direct contact with the motherfuckers that you hit up behind the scenes. You hit up Divine Sense. You hit up 78. You hit up Tay Jones. You did that, stupid. So I put you in contact with them. And every last one of them said, what the fuck is wrong with you? Huh? Dude, I asked you to stop playing with me. This is only going to get worse. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. I got something I got to do Monday after my live, which you're probably on the wait list to get online, to get on here and say some silly shit. Yeah, did y'all peep when he said, yo, why don't you send all those donations to Gerald McClellan? I said, no. Gerald McClellan has nothing to do with this conversation. Why would I send it to him? Oh, you a boxer channel. I said, okay. Did you send any donations to Eric Garner's family? You're so pro-cop, but he was killed by New York's finest. Did you send anything to that family? He said, no. Case closed. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what to do with my bread. You stupid ass. Dumbass. But it's okay. If y'all think for 2 seconds I'm letting all of this slide, you're wrong. I'm going to bury that dude. I'm going to bury him with a shovel, and I'm going to bury the shovel. The worst thing you could have ever done was fuck with me. The absolute worst thing you could ever. That's the worst thing. It's all bad. I got a conversation. I got a whole conversation screenshot. That's not going away. I got a whole 4-hour live stream of you making a fool of yourself. That's not going away. If you were standing on your square, you wouldn't have made your goddamn Instagram account private. You're accusing me of racism, but you got your son taking pictures with Steve Kim, and you didn't even know who Steve Kim was? Are you kidding me? You talking about integrity in boxing and you don't like liars, but you're friends with Punch Drunk Boxing, who lied about being on his deathbed like a month ago? Hey, man, all of this information I'm not looking for. It just fell in my lap. Yo, he lied about the car accident. I said, so? You know what I told people? And I told Trill Will this. I told Mr. Shelton this. I said, you know why I don't care about that? Because the people that follow him, they don't give a shit. I mean, he collected money off of his shit. That's what I was told. You know what I don't care? You know why I don't care? His channel's big enough and people like, trust, and respect him enough. It's not going to affect his pockets. No one cares. He was on his deathbed 1 minute, and then the next week or so, he's doing fucking live streams. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't care. I don't care about him in life. I don't care about what he does. I don't care about the dude. But I just found it strange that this mother, and I didn't know he was cool with him until that day I put him on a live. When I brought on Southern T and Destiny, they said, no, he got a problem with the N-word, but his boy Punch Drunk. I said, oh, he's cool. Punch Drunk? Punch Drunk letting the word nigga fly all over his shit. I thought it was an ugly word, but now Punch Drunk could say it. But when I call niggas out for acting like niggas, you got a problem with me? It's selective, and y'all saw that? So when you say doxxing, motherfucker, you don't even know what the fuck that means. Just like you don't know what racism means. But it's okay. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. All I want to do is talk boxing. And it's cool for you because you got a bullshit YouTube channel that hasn't done shit. All right, you got a bullshit. What you have? What, a couple of 100 people following you on Instagram? That does nothing. You're going to get your shit rocked before it even gets off the ground, B. Because why? Of some sort of sick infatuation with me? Because you're telling a false narrative that you couldn't even prove, motherfucker? And now you back in here? Waited 4 weeks to do that? Dude, I ain't going to tell you that I'm going to get you. I already got you, dude. You're going to learn that you had to leave me alone. And the motherfucker that cloned my account, you're next on some Goldberg shit. You're next. You're going to get that morning link the night before. I'm going to hit you up. Get on this live. You got some explaining to do. And I'm going to give you the floor. Explain yourself. Explain what this is, because I got screenshots and everything. I'm going to want you to explain this shit. My name is a brand. That LLC that you see, I paid money for that. I paid thousands of dollars in advertising. So you can't take my name and go every fucking where. This is not a game. This has become a business. And you fuck with my business, I'm going to fucks with you. I'm going to get you. You're next. And he's probably watching me right now. Your heart racing, your shit in your throat. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. This is amazing. I got to go through all of this shit. All I want to do is talk boxing. But y'all learned the new word. Matter of fact, let's look this up. And I'm sorry, Freddie. I'm sorry, Freddie. I gotta go through this shit.
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? But he wants to try and hijack the show.
Mm-hmm.
Doxing. Search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. That's the definition of doxing. Malicious intent. That can be proven. Put in the chat how many troll accounts he said he had of me. Go ahead, put the number in the chat. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. There you go. There's a good old number. 3. I said, you got 2? He said 3, proudly. Now let me read you the definition again. Search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. Mm-hmm. Is doxing illegal? It depends. Releasing personal information that's publicly available and obtained legally is generally not a crime, but doxers can run afoul of laws against harassment, stalking, or intimidation. Yeah, buddy. And authorities have prosecuted people for doxing based on illegally obtained documents. Now, you want to play? Tried to tell you. How do you know you're not causing me harm? How do you know? How do you know you're not causing me mental stress? How do you know? Okay. Mm-hmm. I can prove my case. Your dumbass can't prove yours. I don't remove my videos. The only videos that I removed was the one when you was on it, but I kept it for my own personal documentation. And like I always say, y'all, documentation beats conversation. You fucked yourself royally. So whatever you thought you was going to do in boxing, as far as the internets, you just killed yourself. All you had to do was leave me alone. That's all you had to do. Why the fuck you bothering me, dude? At 49 years old. Dumbass. Stalker. So now, let me put this back in the chat. That's where you get your merch, ladies and gentlemen. That's where you get your merch, ladies and gentlemen. You mad? This nigga gonna go to a fight in Madison Square Garden and see a bunch of Drew Titan shirts and hats, and he gonna lose his fucking mind. He gonna lose his fucking mind. Mm-hmm. Oh, kiss your channel goodbye. Eat a dick. I got 3 channels. I'll just hop on the other one and start talking boxing there. Everybody follow me there. Did y'all hear him say, oh, y'all didn't hear him say, he told Destiny Black, yeah, Drew got another channel. He's on some Kevin Samuel shit. No, I am not. I'm on my shit. But if I was on some Kevin Samuel shits, you think I'd be going to work? That man got 1 million subs. What are you talking about? And why the fuck are you on that other channel? That's not a boxing channel. What the fuck? That's how you know he's stalking me. Why are you on my other channel, the Painful Excellence Podcast? Go like and subscribe. Real conversations in adult situations described with class. Discussed with class. It's not even monetized over there. But why the fuck is he over there? You see what I'm saying? Stalker. Stalker. All the workout videos are going on that channel, by the way, y'all. All the workout videos are going over there. And I know he's been there. Man, that nigga jumping rope. He can't jump no rope. He can't jump no rope. Stolen valor. He can't jump no rope. You fucking creep. You fucking creep. You're a creep. You're a creep. 4 hours, niggas was laughing at you. Like, what's wrong with you, dude? You're a creep. I'm trying to talk boxing. You're a creep. Man, thank you, Phenomenal Mexican. Let me throw that up there. Phenomenal Mexican said, if I go to Destiny's IG, I ain't going to ask her about Drew. I'm going to see how good she look. Do she got a fatty? Exactly. If you're going to look up a beautiful woman, at least do that. I'm not saying to harass the sister. I'm saying normally when a dude slides on a woman's DM, he's looking for something. And it ain't to talk about another man. You creep. You creep. Ladies and gentlemen, let me be clear. Don't be sliding up in Destiny's DMs, please. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just saying. Well, I know what Phenomenal Mexican is saying. If you're going to slide up in a woman's DM, why are you going to slide up talking about another man? And why are you telling her about my other show? What the fuck is wrong with you? And he got on some other live stream and made mention about my physique. Did y'all know that? And Southern T and Destiny told me that. Just like, yo, he was on so-and-so's platform, came in there talking about you. No one was talking about you. He came in there bringing you up, and then he made reference about your body. I was like, what the fuck? Don ZB, I took it down. I took it down because I don't want people to think that's what my show is. I took it down for that reason. But I did it to document this foolishness. And I did. And I'm taking the next steps. So this bitch ass nigga jumped in here and talked about doxing. He didn't even know what the fuck it meant. And I stand myself corrected. He didn't spell doxing wrong. It is 2 X's in it. But he's misusing it as it applies to me. But I can use it as it applies to this fool ass Captain Crunch ass nigga. Stalking. Did y'all notice him, Bobby Brown jaw? The fuck? Dumbass. It's fucking ridiculous. So anyway, let's transition. I'm sorry, Freddie. I had to address this fool because he jumped up. Freddie, someone has to wait.
Me. I don't have no problem with that.
Someone, exactly, Anthony. He wants me to send him nudes. Someone has to wait. When you're a new subscriber to my channel, you have to wait 4 weeks before you're able to say a word in my chat. You can send a super chat, but you have to wait 4 weeks to say anything. This fool ass nigga waited 4 weeks to do what he did, just to say what he said. And counting. So every day there's gonna be someone waiting. Oh, I can type now. You waited 4 weeks to say something just to get bopped with a wrench. To make a threat, by the way. To make a threat, by the way. To make a threat, by the way. Documentation beats conversation. To make a threat. To disrespect and make a threat. Nigga said, oh, I'm 5'8". That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. There's a few people in the chat that met me in person. That's an absolute lie. And did he also say I was 140 pounds? That's an absolute lie. So his whole purpose is to do what exactly? I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I'm be Monday through Friday. Sunday through Friday. I'm here. Midnight, Monday through Friday. I'm doing the Painful Excellence podcast. Y'all, you know what? Let me make him mad more. Let me make you more. Let me go here. Let me go here. These dudes are something else, man. These dudes are something else. I'm gonna put the link for the Painful Excellence podcast. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. We cook over there. In fact, 2 shows ago, Destiny Black was on there. And like I said, family, 909 salute. Like I said, family, all the workout videos will be up there. All the workout videos will be there. Destiny Black is our, that's our Pam Grier. I like to say that's our Pam Grier. Freddie, you remember how hot Pam Grier is, right? You know, she's still hot right now.
Bro, I remember.
Yeah. That's our Pam Grier of boxing. That's our Pam Grier of boxing talk. That's the family right there. All right. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the Painful Excellence podcast. It's not a boxing channel. Meanwhile, that motherfucker was over there telling Destiny about my other channel. And she was like, what the fuck? Who is this dude? Who is this dude? All the workout videos are going to go over there. Anytime I upload a workout video, I'll be going to the gym like at, you know, like 1, 2 in the morning when it's empty. I still got some PTSD I'm going through. I don't like crowds and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So while we working over here, he's watching me work. Yeah. Drew Titan. Stolen Valor. Sucking up nuts like a vacuum. Ooh. Well, anyway, back to boxing. Back to boxing. Back to boxing. You know what I mean? Canelo. No one could tell Canelo what to do. But let me be very clear. If he decides not to fight Charlo, it better not be because of this legal situation he's going through right now. I don't want to hear it. Now, I did ask, like in my previous video, why is Jamal Charlo making shit easy for them to use ammunition to duck him? That's ammunition. Everything you do right now is ammunition. Again, going to the goddamn Canelo plant fight and starting to fight with Jared Hurd. That's ammunition. Although that was Jamel he was beefing with, he was in the middle of it. And then you smacking phones out people's hands. What if Canelo says, "Hey man, you know your behavior is unbecoming. You don't deserve a shot." Well, Jamal, listen. I don't know who's doing homework for you, but you know what? If he throws that shit at you, bring this up. They say, "Yeah, okay." Just say, "Who's Ulysses Salas?" Just say that. All right? I'm hooking y'all niggas up. Okay? Ask him who is Ulysses Archie Salas. Ask him. Right? And then while you're at it, ask him, yo, you gave Kovalev a fight? And then flip it. Say, yo, you into white American women getting beat up? Huh? Are you into that? So then why the hell Kovalev got a fight with you and I can't get no fight? Hell, I hit another man. He beat a chick, left the scene, came back, and then kicked the dog, all kinds of shit, had DUIs. He still got a fight with you. With you, when it came to me, you inventing belts, you jumping up the weight classes and shit. And you want to use a personal issue with me and a family member as a reason not to fight me? I think you capping, Canelo. I think you capping.
His people know what he's doing. They know what they're doing.
Of course. Of course. Hey, man. I'm consistent. Now, I call motherfuckers out. I call motherfuckers out on their bullshit. I do. And I don't care what color they are. I get mad when I see my people act a fool. I call them out. That's what all the monkey shit is about. Stop it. Cut it out. That's just how the world is. We are held to a different standard. We can't be average. We got to be above average. And that's just how it is. We're under a microscope all the time. That's just the truth. It's not fair, but being that we know that, what are we going to do? We need to act accordingly. That's all I'm saying. Act accordingly. Don't be going out here hitting bitches and, going to fights and starting fights with other fighters. You listen, man, Jamal and Jared Hurd was supposed to fight, 4 years ago? It didn't happen. So why are you going to a fight and starting a fist fight? Why would you tell him you'll kill you? Jamal told Jared Hurd, I'll kill you and your bitch. Come on, dogs. Jamal, you was in between them. You did not once turn around and tell your brother, yo, chill. You just as wrong. That's right, Phenomenal Mexican. The shit that happened on the airplane. You dig what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. It's not fair. We're not held to the same standards. But since we know that, especially when you're a millionaire, $1 million athlete, you need to act accordingly.
Because they definitely will break your ass down and have you broke. You let something bad come out, they'll put that stuff on all in the papers.
Mm-hmm.
They'll talk bad about it. Yeah, ain't nobody going to put you on. Nobody going to put you on the show.
Exactly.
Papers doing all kind of crazy shit.
Really think about this. Think about what Floyd Mayweather had to do to turn heads. If he was the good old American boy and spoke proper English and all this other weird shit, he would still be behind the 8 ball. Why? Why? Because of his skin color. Let's not act like we don't know what this country is. Let's not act like it. And before y'all say, what about Sugar Ray Leonard? You can't say Ali because we all know what they did to him. Y'all want to really talk about Sugar Ray Leonard? Okay. I'm just going to bring up one situation. Freddie.
Mm-hmm.
Did Sugar Ray not admit years later that he was sexually abused?
Yeah.
Okay. Did y'all know that in the chat? He said it well into his adulthood. He was sexually abused. Favors for flavors type of thing. When you reach a certain point in Hollywood, you got to sacrifice certain things. And I didn't want to take that show. That's a whole nother show. But there were some things going on with Sugar Ray. Okay? He was abused. So it makes you wonder, how was he so successful not being the villain? Why did they look at him to a different standard as opposed to Marvin Hagler, who had a harder way to go but was just as good a fighter? Really think about that. Did y'all know that? Look it up, man. He said that. I didn't know that. He was long retired. When he said it, I was like, what the fuck? What? Ew. What? That happened? Bro. The people that did that to him need to burn in hell. But listen, do we love Sugar Ray any less? No, he's a victim in this. But it makes you wonder. Hagler was appreciated, but was painted to be a villain in reference to Sugar Ray. There's a lot of black fighters that were looked at as a certain way. Darlings 1 minute, the next minute, they're the worst. Did you love Mike Tyson? You listen, man, I can't confirm none of this shit, but I heard some weird shit out of there, out of that camp. I can't confirm none of that shit. Do we not look at Adrian Broner and wonder what was his upbringing like? Thank you, Renzo Frazier. Come on, man. Why do black fighters have to act a certain way to get recognition? But a guy like the Duke, Tommy Morrison, came in through the door, and they were willing to get behind him 100%. And shout out to him because he said, "Yo, I don't want that great white hype thing pushing me. I will always, and God rest the dead, I will always respect him for that." He didn't want that moniker. He didn't want to be the great white hype, the great white hope of boxing. He didn't want it. And the Duke could fight. He could fight. But he didn't want that machine behind him. And I respect the hell out of that. So if anyone says that there's no race in boxing, just stop the conversation right there. Don't even talk to them.
Please.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's no race in boxing, but let me throw this up here. Lock Charlo up. He's this, he's that, and he's not the prince of a person outside the ring with all this shit going on around. Okay, I'll say that. But remember, Kovalev got the payday. Remember that. Always remember that. Okay? Do I really have to go through the Tyson Fury shit? Vinny Paz was on my channel and he said, "Yo, man, that guy was juiced to the gills. How does this fucking foreigner come over here and get all this love?" That was Vinny Paz saying that. People will listen to Vinny Paz, but me and my black ass, I can't say that though, right? "Oh, you're just hating." Oh. When did you fucking Patriots become so accepting of these foreigners? And I'm not saying not to accept them. I'm just saying, yeah, there's motherfuckers riding for Fury like as if you would think he was born here. The fuck? When you had an American champion here? Okay. Don't ever in your life tell me that racism played an instrumental fact in all sports, boxing in particular. Because if the world was fair, how many black champions we got? If the world was fair, we wouldn't have to go through a song and dance to get Valdez in the ring with Shakur. That was a song and dance. And I'm still convinced that that fight only got signed because Bob Arum is now fighting with Terrence Crawford in court and being accused of racism. Now magically the fight is signed. If racism wasn't real, what the fuck happened to Guillermo Rigondeaux? How the hell did he get frozen out and motherfuckers was out loud about it? Mares, Santa Cruz, Quigg, and Frampton all ducked this man. And they didn't deny it. They said, yeah, we ain't fighting him for what? For what? Because he was gonna beat y'all motherfuckers. And Rigo don't speak a lick of English. Salute to Jay Gibson in that super chat. Much love. But Rigo is black as night. He's a black Cuban. If racism ain't real, what happened with King Kong Ortiz? And then turn around and ask, why does the LDBC exist? We're quality control. We're not racist. Y'all see the monkey video? When niggas start acting the fool, you think I co-signed Tank? The clip is in there. When Tank and AB was walking and that kid held the phone up, and what did Tank do? He slapped the phone out his fucking hand, man. Why would you do that? That's someone that supports you. What about Charlo? Dude is in the midst at the Canelo fight. Dude is just filming him, and he asked him, "What are your thoughts about Canelo or something?" He flips him the bird and slaps his camera and stares him down like he wanted smoke. That guy's a fan. He's not no fighter. Why are you doing that? What about when one of the Charlos, I don't remember if it was Jamel or Jamal, said he was going to physically put hands on Blue Blood? Well, we supposed to be quiet about that? Adrian Broner running around acting the fool. We call them all out. Floyd Mayweather acting the fool. We call them all out. But it's funny, when we get to other ethnicities, y'all accuse us of being racist. Y'all not here for the monkey videos, though. Y'all not here when we doing videos like, yo, man, we done with AB, man. Why is he acting like that? Why he had to do that? He's a good talent in the ring, but he's outside the ring. He's acting the fool. Where are y'all for all of those videos that we do? So I put up a video about Jamal Charlo telling him that, yo, he may have fucked himself out of this. Not because it's right, but because now he's giving people ammunition not to fuck with him. But now here I am telling y'all on this live stream, what about Kovalev? What about when Canelo punched a fucking flyweight in a street fight and broke his jaw in 2011 and had to take a settlement? What about that? We can't talk about that? In other words, I don't care what Jamal did. Well, I do. I don't care what he did as far as this case is concerned. That shouldn't have to do with Canelo saying, you know what, for once and for all, I got to shut this guy up. I done invented a belt to get away from him. He's not going away. The fans are asking, you know what? I got to fight this guy. I got to fight him and beat him. Now watch this. Did I once say that Canelo gets washed in that fight? He could beat Jamal. Canelo don't get washed in that fight. He could beat Jamal. Jamal could beat him. Jamal could beat him. To me, it's a 50-50 fight. To me, it is.
I'm with you.
But how do we find out? And what's driving me crazy is nobody wants to find out. Which is why I said all of these things makes me want to say, you know what? We see this what it is, the bullshit from the WBC, the open racism from the WBC, the open racism from the WBA. You know what? How about this? They freezing fighters out. Watch this, y'all. Charlo don't get that fight and if Canelo says because of those legal reasons, okay, cool. Tomorrow morning, I'm back on that Devin Haney-Kambosos bullshit. That's the show tomorrow. Now, I want y'all to pay attention. If Kambosos and Canelo and all these other cowards, because they're behaving like cowards, get a pass for not fighting the best and becoming undisputed and unifying titles and all this other shit, all of these fighters need to stop what they're doing, throw those goddamn belts in the goddamn trash, and get together and make some money along themselves. Because right now, the Black Murderers Row this year is in this era, the Black Murderers Row is very real. So my thing is this: y'all should all fight each other anyway and freeze everybody the fuck out. Freeze them out. Canelo is going to make his $30 million fighting Abner Yildirim, fighting guys that if people are going to fucking pay for him to fight regardless, to watch him fight, let him do it. If he don't need you to make money, fine, fuck it, go make your money. I'd rather watch Jamal Charlo fight Boo Boo Andrade at least 2 times than chase around Canelo and have him playing games. Put in the chat, what would you rather watch? Andrade versus Charlo or fucking Canelo versus Bivol? Go ahead. Tell me. Bivol versus Canelo or Andrade versus Charlo? And if you think I'm bullshitting, I'm telling you Andrade and Charlo will do better numbers than Bivol versus Canelo. Put the fights on the same Saturday night and see what happens. I mean, bring it back to when Bob Arum was going toe-to-toe with Don King. Y'all remember the closed circuit TV events? On the same night, you had to make a decision. Come on, man. I'd rather watch Boo Boo versus Charlo because them niggas got beef for real. They don't like each other for real. With Canelo and Bivol, it's just beef. And we all know with Canelo, we don't know if the opponent's going to go in there and lay down or not. Triple G versus Canelo 3 or Boo Boo versus Canelo, or Boo Boo versus Charlo. This is simple shit here. This is simple. And I'm tired, man. I'm tired of this shit. All these fights that make sense are not happening, man. This is not the era of boxing. Go ahead.
People are not asking for the fights. They're not demanding that they make these matches. If the people demanded these matches be made, they would be made. People sit back and take what they get. So the promoters say, we ain't got to do shit. We can just make money throwing anybody in there. And the people still pack the house. They still make the same amount of money. So why the fuck should they change? People don't give a shit, so why should they?
You're right. You're right. You're right, OG. When are we as supporters, not fanatics, supporters are going to say, you know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this. Did we not hold Floyd accountable when he chose to fight Andre Berto instead of Keith Thurman? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Keith Thurman was there. He was there. He could have fought him. But he chose Berto. He could have fought Amir Khan. I would have liked to have seen that. I mean, hell, why not?
But Berto wasn't ready, and the rest of them were.
Man, Floyd did so much shit. But here's my deal. When Floyd was out there doing that shit, we were out here like, yo, nah, Floyd, come on, dogs. Berto's a former champion, and we get it. Now, mind you, Andre Berto blew it. He blew the Floyd fight. He could have fought Floyd when he was undefeated. But he got in there with Victor Ortiz and blew it. Had his first loss, and he blew it. And then Floyd ended up fighting Victor Ortiz because he won the fight. But Keith Thurman was there, and he didn't fight Keith. I think he'd have styled on Keith. But there was more, it made more sense for the storyline for him to go in the direction of fighting Maidana twice, because Maidana, he cheated against Adrian Broner. You understand? So, I mean, come on. It happened. But we was here the whole time. Like, yo, come on now. We was here the whole time. The whole time. But, Carlo, yeah, you're right. We're already giving out, trainers of the year. How many trainers of the year did Derek James have, by the way, y'all? How many trainers of the year did Derek James have? How many champions he has in this stable? For how long? And how many trainers of the year he got? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat. How many trainers of the year did Derek James get? I don't recall. Y'all gotta refresh my memory. I'm not perfect. Yeah, I don't see anything. See? How many did Freddie Roach get? How many did Freddie Roach get? And he had one champion, Manny Pacquiao. Did he have any more after that?
I only remember. I think it was one.
Shit. How many
get?
How many did Reynoso get? Now watch this. Reynoso got, right? But how many cheaters he has in his camp? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How many actual cheaters he has that pop dirty? I rest my case. This is elementary shit here. I try and keep things so simple over here. There's no reason why Derek James shouldn't have gotten that fucking award at least once. God damn. He got 2 unified champions in the stable, and all of them are clean fighters. Reynoso got 2 drug cheats in his shit. No one says anything. Y'all want to tell me it's not about race? Go ahead. Exactly, AJ. Freddie is trash as a coach. I don't care what any of you say. He's trash. He's trash. He will teach you to go in there and throw punches and get your ass completely whipped. Once you start throwing punches and you're in the ring with a good counter punch, you're gonna get your fucking head knocked off. All
you gotta do is listen to him when he's in the corner. He don't know what the hell to tell you.
Listen to him. He can't even talk. Exactly. You don't understand what the fuck he's saying?
On top of not being able, you can't understand him. What he's saying ain't incorrect either.
Exactly. I don't speak mumble. Y'all remember mumbles from Dick Tracy? Right hand. The straight left. What? Sounded like the motherfucker from Fat Albert. Okay, Manny Pacquiao. He bent over the left hand. Fuck out of here, Freddie. And oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about no Freddie Roach. His brother's a Nazi. I'll say it again. His brother is a Nazi. Tell me I'm lying. His brother was sitting there in the bed with 2 S's on his shoulder. I said, wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? It sure was. It sure was. Man, listen. Fuck Freddie Roach. Fuck the Reynoso gym. I don't trust him. And it's so hard for me because I like Andy Ruiz. But I don't know about that camp, man. And Ryan Garcia, I know he bounced on him. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck that's about. Nobody knows. I know he gave a explanation. I ain't read it yet. Fuck. Oh shit. Brian H., counselor, he said, hell, Teofimo Sr. has a trainer of the year. Lomachenko's dad has 2. Wow.
Lomachenko.
Jesus Christ.
Lomachenko, well, why does everybody think Lomachenko is so good? He's all right. He ain't all that great.
You know why they think he's good? It's the Eminem factor. It's like, it's rare you see a white guy with some soul. So because you see him doing things that, and I'm going to keep it a buck, Lomachenko doesn't fight like a typical European fighter. When I first saw him fight, I said, man, this guy has great footwork, man. I like his style. But then they lost me when Bob Arum stood up there and told us after one pro fight that this was the best thing he's seen since Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard, as if we didn't see Sweet Pea and you, Freddie, and all these other guys. This motherfucker just put him in the category with Sugar Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali. That's when I drew the line. I said, no, I ain't gonna let them do that to me.
But that's Bob Arum. That's his old thing right there. He throw people out there like they, somebody they not, promote you like you're gonna be the next this, that, and other, and it's all bull.
It is. Guess what, Freddie?
Mm-hmm.
Did you lose your second pro fight?
No.
Okay.
I got the L, but I beat the crap out of him.
Now watch this. Okay, now you got an L, right? But you rematched him at least, and you got the win, right?
Yeah, I got the knockout in the 4th round.
Thank you. Now this guy beat you in what pro fight? Your first loss?
My first loss.
Okay, which was when? How many pro fights?
That was my first. No, it was my second pro fight.
So you lost your second pro fight.
Yeah.
You fought him again.
Yeah,
and you knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch this. Now y'all hear this, right?
That was my 10th pro fight.
Okay, now watch this. Freddie, the only thing he has in common with Lomachenko is that he lost his second pro fight. Nobody told us that Freddie Pendleton was the next coming to Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray. But Freddie rematched him in his 10th pro fight and stretched him in the 4th round. Lomachenko lost his second pro fight and didn't run it back with Orlando Salido. And his fans said, nope, he don't got to. You see what I'm saying? Now watch this, Freddie.
Mm-hmm.
The guy beat you. I bet you was thinking about that, getting that win back from the time you lost. Was you not?
Definitely.
Okay. Lomachenko lost to Orlando Salido. And not only was he not thinking about getting that back, his fans got on here and said he don't need to run it back.
Because they know what the deal is. Fans ain't stupid. They know they know when they see a fighter, they know if he's going to be able to win. They know if he fight him again, they know if he's going to be able to come back and get that win, or even if he has a chance. And if they think their fighter doesn't have a chance, they ain't going to push for him to fight again. That's what I understand about fans. Mm-hmm. Get real. You know what I'm saying? The fighter is better than him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you get your ass whooped, you got your ass whooped. I don't give a damn whether you like him or not. If he got his ass whooped, he got his ass whooped. Plain and simple.
Simple and plain.
You know what I'm saying? Win or lose. Your man lost, he lost. You know what I'm saying? People hanging on to a guy because they want him to be this or they want him to be this or that or the other, and he just ain't. So you can't make him what he's not. Get out of the fantasy land. Just because you pushing a certain fighter, he don't necessarily have to go anywhere.
Check this out. Now watch this. Guillermo Rigondeaux had to come up how many weight classes to fight Lomachenko? Like 3. It was a 2 or 3, I forget. But I was so mad because everybody ducked him. Had to go up and fight Lomachenko, broke his hand in the fight, lost. That was his first loss. He lost it to Lomachenko in a belt that he did have at 122. Was it 122 or 26? They stripped him of it.
It was 22.
It was 22. They stripped him. He didn't even lose the belt. Now, why is it that Santa Cruz can go up and fight Tank, get slept? They didn't take his belt. They didn't take his belt. Come on now.
You know, they took my belt, my second championship belt. They took it because nobody will fight me.
So they take it from you. I mean, where the fuck does that make sense?
Fight me, so they stripped me. I said, how the hell you gonna strip my? You just gonna take my belt because nobody want to fight me?
Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, we can't make money if nobody fights you. I said, well, then you gotta let guys know they can't be rated in your fight under your belt if they won't fight the champion. Don't make no sense to me, but they did it.
Man, boxing has been fucked up for years. And the bottom line is, if it's your fighter on the receiving end of the shit, then you're enjoying every minute of it. If you're that type of fan. Me personally, I wanted to see Deontay fight everybody in the division. But he couldn't get to them. Why? Because motherfuckers allow business to get in the way. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see Lennox Lewis fight everybody. And you know what? Lennox Lewis, he wanted smoke with everybody. He said names. He said names. That's what I'm saying. When y'all was trying to put the Lennox Lewis coat on AJ, I said, nope, he's not that guy. Because if he was that guy, he'd have fought Deontay like 2 or 3 times by now. If he was that guy, he'd have fought King Kong Ortiz 2 or 3 times. He didn't do it. So all of this ridiculous behavior, when we say black, listen, you can't tell me racism doesn't exist in boxing when there's a black murderer's row. Some of you motherfuckers, and I'm talking about the racist motherfuckers that can't get in here, y'all don't even know what the fuck that is. And surprise, surprise, there was a Latino in the black murderer's row. I ain't gonna tell you who it is. There was a Latino in the black murderer's row. Yes. Don't fucking talk to me. This sport is fucked up. And that's why we're here. Quality control, because we're gonna speak on it. And to you clowns that wanna just disagree with me just for the sake of disagreeing with me, eat this. You rooted for that guy instead of Deontay Wilder.
Hello, monkeys.
But it's okay.
Sip the juice. I got enough to go around, and the thought takes place uptown.
I can remove Ryan out that picture now, right? I wonder what's going on there. But to your monkeys, here's what you need to understand. Listen carefully.
Well, you should let me help you with that.
So considerate of you, Jimmy, but you know we don't allow niggas in the house, so it's quite all right. It really is wonderful to see you, son. You keep up the good work.
You're homeless. I ain't got your back. I don't trust you. They ain't got your back. They don't trust you. They don't. Yo, Freddie, it's been real, brother.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna holler at you this week, man.
Got you.
Later.
Later, bro.
That was Freddie Pendleton, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. I appreciate y'all sliding through on Super Bowl Sunday. And salute to Bob Arum.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Nobody's mad at him for talking like that about what he says about winning and all this other crazy shit. No one's mad at him, right? Psst. Ashley Elbow says, wow, you ain't watching the game. Can I be honest? A few years ago, somebody took a knee and was crazy disrespected. I just stuck to my guns. I can't tell you what the fuck's going on the NFL. I don't know. I'm about to turn it on to see what the commercials was looking like. That's about it. But the knee is why I can't, man. And I'm not knocking y'all. I'm just saying, just me. I can't, man. But you know, y'all go ahead and do y'all. I feel y'all. It's okay. I'm saying that's just me. That's just me. You know what I mean? So that's just me. So in closing, I'll be back tomorrow, and I'm going to absolutely obliterate George Kambosos on some host shit. I rooted for that guy. And now look, you see why we got to be careful? Man, unbelievable. So salute to y'all. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'll see y'all in the morning. Let me leave y'all with this. Yeah, go on!